a teaching process. As I say, it's about a relationship. And no teaching is done by simply going through motions that are prescribed in a manual. It's about catching fire. And you can only catch fire from somebody who's already fired up. So what we need to do is stop sitting on teachers and telling them what on Monday the 24th of April they're supposed to be teaching. That's a very bad move that we used to be proud of not doing. We used to say, oh, the French do that. But now we're starting to do it ourselves. What we need to do is to have trust in good teachers. The quid pro quo for that might be that it gets easier to get rid of bad teachers than it is at the moment. But as much as possible, give them a free hand. And the people who really taught me talked about what impassioned them. And that's how I learned, not through a curriculum exactly. Having said that, I do think we can underestimate the importance of the hardness of learning. There's a discipline involved, and there are things you need to know. And if you really fail children, if you don't tell them there's some hard work, and you need to know certain things. But on the other hand, it's not about just pushing stuff in and getting a piece of paper out at the end, like a machine. It's about an individual talking to another individual who has values, has a way of thinking, has goals that are communicated implicitly, not explicitly. If you sit down and have a lesson, what are human values? You're just inventing a lot of rules and principles in the abstract, which are just as boring as all other rules and principles. The way we learn these things is implicitly. They must be embodied in the school that we go to, and they must be part of the fabric. And if you do that, then people will not mind at all that it's quite hard learning Latin grammar, or you really have to understand trigonometry, or whatever it is. That shouldn't go, but it has to be done in a context. Because if I might say so, there's been an awful lot about, keeping up with the times and technology and all the rest. Technology is at best a neutral thing. It can be very damaging, it can be used for good, but in itself it doesn't have a value. It's only got value depending on the values of the human beings that use it. And we shouldn't be in the business of creating better machines, we should be in the business of creating better people. And that means a human context, understanding your culture, understanding history, literature, philosophy, and then you can use technical information for good. Otherwise, you may use it for some very damaging and very trivial ends.